What if you could back up your computer by just plugging a gadget into it, sitting back, and letting the gadget do all the work? Hi, I'm Mossberg, personal technology columnist for the Wall Street Journal. And we all know that one of the worst chores about owning a computer is backing it up. Everybody has heard horror stories or maybe experienced them themselves about losing precious photos or carefully acquired music or videos and never to be found again. But backup is a tricky process. The software can be complicated, and lots of people forget to do it. So this week I decided to take a look at a new, relatively new product called Clickfree that pledges that backup can be made as easy as making toast. Now, in my tests, I didn't find it quite as easy to use as a toaster, but it is an unusual approach that I did find to be very simple to use. Clickfree is an external hard drive, relatively small, and it can come in a variety of capacities, and that's no big deal. There are a million of those on the market, including many that have some sort of button you push that activates software that backs up your computer. But Clickfree is a little different. This is it. It's, as you can see, pretty small, not unusual looking for a small hard disk. But in here is built-in backup software. You don't have to install it on your computer. You don't have to launch it. You don't have to configure it. Every time you plug the Clickfree drive into your computer with a USB cable, it runs a little countdown screen that counts down from 24 to 0. And when it hits 0, it just starts copying a really staggering array of common and important files, over 400 types of files. That includes every conceivable kind of music that people would likely have, photos, videos, office documents like Word, processor documents, spreadsheets, so forth, your financial data files, and more, on and on. You can, if you want, go into an options screen and tell it not to copy some of these kinds of files or add some kind of oddball file you have that isn't common and isn't on its list. But the basic idea is that you don't have to do anything. You just plug it in and it backs up your computer. The company sells these drives in a variety of capacities ranging from $90 to, I think, $230. And they also are introducing this week another product, this thing, which is a Clickfree transformer cable. And what that does is let you use your own external hard drive as if it was a Clickfree drive. You plug that into your external hard drive, plug it into your computer, and again, it automatically backs it up. Now, what happens after you've backed up the files? Well, Clickfree puts up a restore screen or a summary screen that lets you browse the files you've backed up. It lets you restore them either to the same computer or to another computer. It lets you view some of the files. In case of photos, you can print them and email them. But basically, this is for backing up. And I tested it on a variety of Windows computers because it has been primarily for Windows computers, and both Windows XP and Vista. And it worked in every case but one, where the company claimed the laptop, that particular laptop, was what they say is a rare case where the drive needed an external power supply to work, and they say they will send those free to any customer who needs one. In my tests, this even worked to back up a Windows XP virtual machine running on a Mac. It also was very easy and successful in transferring files backed up on one computer to another computer, Windows to Windows, or even Windows to Mac. The company is actually bringing out a version of this that will work to back up a Mac. The original versions didn't. So all in all, I would say this is a product that does what it promises and makes it simple to back up the computer. But it does have two downsides that are important to note. One is this thing doesn't run automatically unattended in the background like some backup solutions do. So you have to remember to go dig it out and plug it in. They have a little reminder program that runs on your computer that will say, hey, it's time to back up now, but that's not quite as easy as an unattended backup running all the time in the background. And the second downside is it's not off-site backup. If you store this Clickfree drive in the same room or even in the same house with your computer, and God forbid you have a fire or burglary or something, you could lose it along with the computer. The company is going to hope to address that later this year with an online backup service. But for now, if your New Year's resolution is to back up your data and you're looking for something that will make it as simple and relatively inexpensive as this thing is, Clickfree is a reasonable choice. This is Walt Mossberg, and I'll see you next week.